Dear friends, the early Christians were progressive feminists. The Greek Bible proves it. Apostle Paul had important female converts, close associates, and co-workers. And in his writings, he was a clear feminist. But you must discount the forgeries written in his name by later authors with some conservative and sexist agendas. And Gospel of Luke takes it even further. Evangelist Luke intentionally builds parallels between male and female characters, male and female disciples in his gospel. In nativity stories, Mary's Magnificat is a parallel of Zachariah's hymn Benedictus. When Jesus is presented after his birth, elderly Simeon is paralleled with prophetess Anna. At the beginning of his ministry, a healing of a demoniac in Capernaum is paralleled with a healing of Simon's mother-in-law. That is what we know from other Gospels. But then we have healing of a centurion servant on one side and the resurrection of the son of a widow of Nain. It is Luke who parallels the parable of the lost sheep with the parable of a woman who lost a coin. And it is Luke who puts side by side a story of a justified tax collector and a story of an unjust judge and a vindicated, persistent widow. Then we have an chiastic relationship between the parable of the Good Samaritan and the story of Martha and Mary, challenging or flipping religious gender roles and expectations. Just like other Gospels, Luke also gives us a list of Jesus' male disciples, but he also includes a unique list of female disciples who followed him, but also cared for him, and then even financially supported all those guys. That is peculiar to Luke. And many of those stories about women are also unique to Luke. There is no reason to think that Luke made those stories up. It actually closely corresponds with what we know about the early church and, more importantly, about Jesus himself. In his highly patriarchal, almost toxic, misogynic Jewish setting, Jesus certainly stood out. He clearly did pay attention, and he cared for girls and women. But while other evangelists did not pay attention or had also conveniently forgotten, Luke created those close parallels and intentionally lifted up women. Thus, Luke became the first programmatic Christian feminist. And that is something you might not know about the Bible. Join us this Sunday as we listen to radical, liberating message of Martha and Mary.